Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty.
Well, I'm a senior digital journalism major, and I work with SM2 as the content director and sports director. Um, and yeah, that's just a little bit.
That's really interesting.
So I'm in charge of all content that we put on all our platforms. So
Yeah.
social media, uh, newspaper, digital articles, the TV, and radio raps for the
Hmm.
radio. So I get to oversee it. I get to kind of critique it and make sure that the quality is good enough for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think that since we're a student-led organization and it's more about growth and development, it's a little bit easier on me
Yeah.
because I can sit down and tell them like, "Hey, this is what we need to do instead of this."
Yeah.
And it's not like I have a show. I have advertisers or sponsors who want people that need like the 30-minute time slot. Like I can tell
Yeah.
them like, "Yo," so we have time to kind of work out the kinks. But it does come with stress.
Mhm.
And it's just being a leader. You got to be tough. You got to be
Right.
ready to deal with stuff like that.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, the Student Media Center is a student-led organization here on Southern Miss, and we specialize in um, creating multi-platform content. We do radio, we do prints, we do TV, we do social media,
Yeah.
and we also have a website. So our main thing is creating engaging, impactful, and meaningful news content for students about students, and just making sure that students have a voice and some an outlet to voice their opinion and voice the problems they're facing on campus.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I've done something for everybody,
Yeah.
so I would say I like content because I like to make packages and tell
Yeah.
stories and stuff. But if I had to get even more specific, I like sports division. I'm a
Okay.
sports guy, so
I get that. Uh, do
for
you have a
sure.
favorite team?
Pittsburgh. We talking NFL, Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
If we
NFL.
talking about college, I'm sorry, listeners, but I'm a Bama fan. Roll Tide, roll, man.
I love that.
Don't come in closed minded. I started
Yeah.
off as a cameraman. I thought, well, I'm just gonna work the camera and I'm gonna go home and that's it. And now I'm where I am now
Yeah.
as the content director. So don't come in with a closed mind. Be open to taking criticism and taking like gentle guidance and just be open to exploring and learning
Yeah.
what it takes to work in this industry.
Yeah. Absolutely. And
Mm. I want to say it was 2022,
wow.
2023. It was like my second semester here, and I was like, I need something to do on campus,
Yeah.
and I was like, let me just do this. And
And you started as a camera operator,
yeah,
right?
for SMTV, I started as a camera op. Then I worked my way to sports producer for
Yeah.
SMTV, and then sports director over
Yeah.
all the content. And then now I'm content director over all content, not just
Yeah.
sports content.
That's such a So the main event that's
Yeah, it's our annual talent show where we showcase, the talents of our many students.
yeah.
It's a free event, great time for people to come out and take a little break from studying because the semester is winding down. We're getting closer to final time, so people need that little break, and this is the break that you can, you need.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, if you want to come to this event, it's free to the public. It's free to all. We want everybody to come out and fill up Stout Hall at 7 p.m. And we
Hmm.
want y'all to enjoy. I'm one of the hosts, so I'm gonna try my best to entertain y'all.
Yeah.
If I fall short, don't get on me too much. But I'm gonna try my best to entertain y'all, and I'm gonna try my best to highlight the talent and
Right.
make sure that y'all are enjoying yourselves, and it's a great environment.
Right, absolutely.
me and Alicia, you're like two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
You know, at any given time, if you see me, you see her. If you see her, you see me. So I think that kind of chemistry we have will play very well today.
Absolutely.
At the talent show, and it should be fun, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, whenever.
What can I give a sneak peek to? I think we have a nice variety this year.
Yeah.
We have a few dancers. We have somebody that's playing an instrument, and then of course we got singers. But I think we have a nice variety of song selection too.
Yeah.
It's not just ballads or like really sad songs. We have some songs that can make you get up and move, and then we gotta like I said, the person playing the instrument, the song he's playing is definitely gonna make you feel something. So
Yeah.
it's a lot for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah. And do.
Well, I do know three. I know all the judges.
Yeah.
Dr. Beverly, Dr.
Yeah.
Jason A. Beverly, head of the Student Media Center. He will be one of the judges. Former Student Media Center employee and former Creative Division Director.
Okay.
SMTV producer. He had a lot of hats while he was here.
Yeah.
Cordavion Carter, he will be a host. And then we have the former Stratcom Division Director, Jada Austin. She'll be another host. So we brought back in some former people who organized this event last year.
Yeah.
So they know what to look for when it comes to judging. And then we have somebody from the music department, a professor. So we covered all bases.
Absolutely. It sounds like.
The biggest thing is, and that's something as a host, that's
Mhm.
something for me to kind of balance, is not overstepping the talent.
Right.
I want to make sure that I'm engaging with the crowd, but I also want to make sure that I'm giving the talent their
space.
spotlight, their
Yeah.
shine. Like I'll get mine when it's my time, but
Yeah.
just making sure they get theirs when it's their time.
Absolutely. And.
So I do believe we have a cash prize.
Okay.
$100 for the winner.
Nice.
I think 50 or 75 for second place.
Yeah.
So it's not in this economy. $100 can go a long way.
$100 can definitely go a long way.
It can go a long way. Now I don't know anybody personal life, but if you was asking me, I'm competing for $100. I have the talent. So the winner get 100, and bragging rights. I won. So
Yeah.
that's always good.
And you mentioned earlier.
$6:30. We'll be playing like little promos of all the stuff we do up here
Yeah.
the Student Media Center, and then we'll be playing some music. People come in, grab their seat, and we also have free refreshments. We are sponsored by Coke, and they were fortunate. We were fortunate enough to get some free drinks from them. So
Awesome.
come in, grab a drink, watch the promos, listen to some music, and chill before we get started.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah, I
I'm
get that.
sorry, people. I know y'all probably looking for a meal, but
Yeah.
we only got drinks.
Have the type. Yeah.
We can't supply you with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm hoping good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a host and I'm hosting 4 people.
Right.
But last year was a great turnout. I think a couple hundred people in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty full. So I'm thinking somewhere around there. Hopefully more. But whoever comes. Whoever doesn't. I have no
Right.
control over that. But I'm gonna put on the show. The talent gonna put on the show for the people that are there.
Yeah. I'm sure you've got a lot.
Man, don't fall. That's one of them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of chords in there, so I was like, don't fall. Just make sure that you step in where you need to step. My outfit was another one. I was like, I gotta put it on now. I can't be coming up on stage and people think I don't know how to dress.
Yeah.
So that was another one. But my main thing I'm focusing on is bringing energy.
Yeah.
Normally I can bring energy, and I want to make sure that I bring the right amount of energy, and I also don't want to overshine Alicia and let her have her spot. So
Absolutely.
a lot of things I'm balancing.
Absolutely.
You really in the practice runs when you were saying everybody's name, I was like, man, I like that coming in with the music. Like we got a lot of moving parts, and like the introduction from you to the talent and the anchors and stuff is like that gets me hyped. Like that gets me boosted. Like okay, he said my name. He said it like in a he sounded like Bruce Buffer. So I'm like I'm finna go out there and I'm finna go do my thing. So I'm ready.
Well, thank you.
Come to the talent show if you're free at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6:30. You know we'll be welcome to have you. We'll love to see you and come enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Coming up.